Hello everyone, welcome to my video. As you can see, I've actually set up my Seben DKA2 scope camera mount. It's actually fixed to the rifle. When I purchased this, it came back and a screw underneath the mount was loose and I thought it was faulty, but don't worry about that, it's perfectly fine. If your camera tends to dip down when you put it on the scope, just tighten the screw underneath and you'll be fine. I don't know if anyone else had this issue, but I certainly did. I contacted the seller and I wasn't too pleased with him about it, but he hasn't got back to me. But when he does, I'll be sure to let him know it's okay. And I'm going to show you what it's like through the camera. As you can see, it's just set up perfectly fine. It's completely aligned, the scope. Most of you will know what scope I use. It's a Richter optic. I think I paid 60 quid for this, something like that. But you can pick them up for about £45, 50 quid, depending on your area and where you are, and if you want it illuminated or not. It's got 11 stages of illumination, all in red, no green. And I got some sports match mounts on it. You can see the sticker there, sports match. Give time to the camera to focus. It's not going to focus. But the scope goes to from 15 to infinity. It's a 3x9x50. So it's a really good scope. And this rifle is fantastic. The rifle is the HW97 carbine. This comes with a synthetic stock too. You can also purchase this rifle with a stainless steel or nickel plated action. You can buy it with a thumbhole stock. I think you can get it with a walnut stock, and also you can get it with a standard beach stock that's checkered, and they're all absolutely fantastic. I love them all. And also this synthetic stock is a thumbhole too, and I wouldn't mind having them all because they're all just so beautiful. But anyway, moving on to the camera. Turn that on. As you can see there, straight away, looks right through my scope. And what you got to do is just zoom in the camera lens, just like that, until you get a nice ring, just like when your eyes looking through it, just like that. You know, a few adjustments and we'll be right. And obviously it's a bit blurry and you can't see the crosshairs because of the bed sheet. I'll just turn my illumination on. There you go. There's a cross there for the illumination. I'm going to show you all 11 stages too. It may look white on the camera, but that's just because it's through a camera lens as well. And well, it's going from two cameras actually. You really can't see the difference on the camera I'm recording with. Sorry about that, guys. But you know, I can promise you, the illuminations are completely different. I think you can start to see it thinning out now. It's quite awkward to turn the illuminator down when it's on. That's the dimmest it goes. Right, now it's off. But yeah, that is the Seben DKA2 scope camera mount. And you know, if you're going to be doing some shooting, I'd seriously suggest doing this if you're going to get a video camera and so on. But please don't go buying a camera like I did. I bought a camera that's about the same size as an iPhone in height and width, and I can't actually mount it to it because you can lower the scope mount, but the problem is the lens is so high on mine, it's right in the middle of the camera and it's really awkward to get it there. So if I was I'm going to put it right where the scope mount is where my other camera is. You can see what I mean, that's how it is. And if I lower it any further, it's laying on my stock, which I really don't want that to happen. So it's not a good idea to buy a high camera. So when you're recording videos with a scope cam, you must have a camera like I've got on there, or a Sony Handycam, something like that. they'll all work just fine. But anything the same size of a standard mobile phone, I wouldn't put on there, due to the fact that most of the threads would be on sideways, and then your lens will go like that, and it's not a good idea. Bit of a shame really, because my best camera that I'm using now doesn't fit on it, but that's the one I'm going to be recording the scope cameras with. And the first thing I'm going to record with this camera is this little thing right here. I'm going to do a video of that being fired at with my 97K with a scope cam, and also I might even do a video on how to make a little spike for this to drill in, depending on whether I do it or not, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. If you're wondering what the gun is, I'll tell you one last time. It's the Viroc 97 carbine laminated stock version. It comes with a nickel plated or stainless steel version, and beechwood and walnut and so on in supporter stocks and thermal stocks, and they really are great rifles. My uncle's had his HW77 for, well, God, nearly 26 years. It's absolutely fantastic. It's still in immaculate condition, and it just goes to show that these rifles really do perform when they're looked after. A good grease up every so many years, a regular oiling, and these rifles will treat you right. They will outlive any owner that owns one, I can tell you. And yeah, that's the Seben DKA2 scope cam mount. You can get these from Seben.com, or you can go on Amazon or eBay and pick one up there pretty cheap, like so. I got this for £26. If you round that up to about 30 quid, I suppose. It comes with free delivery as well in the UK, and I really would suggest getting one if you're going to do your videos. But take note of what I said at the start of the video. Check the screws on the bottom of the mount. If I can get to show you that, I will. If you can see under there, it's got a little screw, and that tends to loosen up when I add it. But yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. Comment, rate and subscribe, and remember, if you want a gun that's reliable and will last you a lifetime, just buy a gun from Viroc. Honestly. Thanks for watching, guys. Ta-da.